Okay, you're recording.
Mom, we love you. We're really happy that you had this party. We were
I love you more.
dreading it as usual, but you know, it's been a lot of fun.
Photobombing?
And we want to wish you a happy birthday. And yes, you're very special.
That's a nice dog.
And you're worth all the stress.
Hello.
Thank you so much for that wonderful concert. That was awesome as usual.
I'm really glad you enjoyed it. It was our pleasure to play.
And can you tell me a little bit about what you played tonight?
Yes, we played a piece that Eric wrote for your mom that we love to play because it's just a special thing. And we played some Mozart, which is a little chamber piece that's written for house parties, so we thought it would be appropriate. And then we broke out with a little bit of jazz and a little bit of Dave Brubeck. And then we played a tango and a rumba and a serenata and a chardas and a fandango. And it was a very exciting wrap-up.
Well, thank you so much again. The music was wonderful, and you guys are awesome, and it's so special to have you here. Thank you very much. Hi, Eric and Peggy. Hi. So tonight's a special night, and I was wondering if you might have a few words to say to Hildegard.
Herzlich Glückwunsch zum Geburtstag.
Peggy?
And I love her, and she's a great neighbor, and we have much fun together. So I'm very grateful to have her.
Thank you. And Eric, you said a really nice little piece before the girls started playing, and I missed it on camera. I was wondering if you could just maybe say a little bit more there.
Sure. Well, 5 years ago it turns out, I only know the year because on the wall in the other room, where I signed the first page of the music to Hildegard, I have the date on it, otherwise I forgot how long ago it's been. It's 5 birthdays ago, and Hildegard invited me to her birthday and said there was going to be music. And I said, really, what kind? I went to take a string quartet, and I asked who it was, and so I contacted Cindy and said, would you guys be willing to look at an original piece of music that we're written for Hildegard? And they said yes, which put the squeeze on me time-wise because that was like about a month before the event, and I knew the quartet would want to have time to look at it and practice it, so I had about a 2-week window to write a piece of music at my own instigation, just as a treat, something unique and different. And I called the piece Lebensfreude, which is the joy of life, and that's how I experienced Hildegard. I wrote it in 3 movements. The first one is an allegro, and it's in a meter of 5/4. It's an uncommon meter, and there's that element about Hildegard. In fact, as I told the audience today, her home is decorated with some pieces, some art pieces that you don't find in your typical Flagstaff home, and that's very indicative of Hildegard and her interest in the world. And Hildegard is an interesting person because she's an interested person. I tried to reflect that with the unusual meter, with a playful sense, playful bounce in the first piece. The second movement is a slow movement. It's an homage to the beautiful folk songs of Germany, the land of Hildegard's origin. And while they are not a copy of a particular folk song, I didn't borrow a melody or anything, it is the sense, the spirit of those beautiful folk songs that I try to capture in that middle movement. The last movement is a fast, up-tempo piece that has a playfulness about it. And all the time that I've known Hildegard, no matter what was going on in her life or what challenges she was facing at the time, there always remained in her that sense of playfulness, that sense of joy in life, that joy of the world. And so that third movement has a little bit of a composer's attempt at humor in it even, and it all wraps up into that joy of life, Lebensfreude, and it's such a pleasure and an honor for me to be able to hear that piece performed here in her home, and that she would share that with me means more than the words I have to say today. So once more, herzlichen Glückwunsch zum Geburtstag, Hildegard.
Thank you, Eric. That was really nice. I know she really values your friendship.
Thank you, as do I. Thank you.
I just want to stay the age. It's warmer down. It's cooler down there.
On the 19th of September.
Oh, okay.
And you know, everybody else has a birthday around this time too. My grand.
Hi there.
Is this your daughter? She looks like.
It's dinner time. Everybody's eating. Thank you so much for coming.
Our pleasure.
No, I'm just enjoying the breeze.
Very good.
All right. Happy birthday, Mom.
You always take pictures of me when I have a mouth.
I love you, 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 oh me, I love you.
O, me.